it's just starting to print here. This is basically an electric toothbrush stand to take 4 of the attachment toothbrushes, or B I think it is, or Arbor B, I can't really remember. I'll put the details on here. If you're wondering what this sort of mess is on the bed, it's this stuff, purple, disappearing purple glue stick. Elements, very good. This seems to work very well at getting the part adhered to the bed, and it comes off the bed quite well. This is in ABS, 235 on the nozzle, 110 on the heat bed. No fan part, blown on the part that is. It's an E3D version 6 clone on there, 0.4 nozzle. This is about a 2.5 hour print, something like that I think, approximately. It's taken core measurement there, which can be a bit out. This is a BL Touch, big thumbs up, that does the auto leveling, auto tramming, zeroing to the bed, etc. Now this paper glue stick, generally you pour it on, and then I pour it on while it's cool on the bed, then I let it disappear, because after about a quarter an hour the colour disappears. Then I start printing. But quite often on the first 2 or 3 prints of doing that, once the bed starts warming up, the colour comes back, as you can see partly here. As I say, this is about a 2.5 hour print I think, so I will be chopping quite a bit out of this video. I am printing at 0.2 layer height. 0.1 might have been better for something like this, because there might be sort of liquids coming off the toothbrush and running down. That's something I might want to redesign a bit into that, pour a little bit of a trough. I don't know whether to put a trough in it to catch those things up. I just don't know, to be honest, so I'm just going to try this one and we'll see possibly how well it goes. So it's got quite a reasonably sized flat base, and then it's going to have 4 shaped like prongs coming up, only 4, because I want quite a gap between them in case you put like a cover thing on your toothbrush. You can get covers like for toothbrush and they take up a bit of space, but you want a bit of space between each toothbrush, so to speak, anyway. That seems to be doing quite well. So as I say, printing using ABS, 1.75mm ABS, Borden feeding system. This is Borden tube. Feeding down the E3D version 6 clone, 0.4 nozzle on there, 235 on the nozzle, and 110 on the actual heat bed. That's pretty hot, hotter than boiling, so you have to be careful. Excuse me, I'm just moving this little bit of paper I have down here over. Right. I'm going to pause the camera for about half an hour, because it's got like build up some layers here before it starts even printing like the 4 prongs that the toothbrush attachments sort of go onto. So let's pause this video now. Well, it's 1 hour 20 minutes into this print. That's basically the base almost done. Let's just make out some circles there, very faint, that are going to be forming the pins coming up, 4 pins. Now I imagine that this will be suitable for quite a few electric toothbrush attachments, for the brush parts anyway, but it has been designed for an RB, I think it is. The display is only showing a small amount. I'll show you the display. So here's the display, adjustable stand, takes an SD card in the side, that's what I'm printing off. You see that it's only gone part of the way along, but I think when it does this bar graph, it all depends how much print it's got to do. In the back end of this print it's got less to do, so I imagine that will speed up. You see there, that's, hopefully you can see, well, it's 110 on the heat bed, 235 on the nozzle, no fan turned on this part here. I'm going to pause the video a while. Well, I've only just turned the camera back on, and it's actually just literally finishing off now. Turn this light off because it affects the display. 2.5 hours. So it was that last part, as I say, the 4 pins there that the toothbrushes are going to stand on, the like attachments, I don't know what you call them. So they'll stand on there and then rest on these sort of circles. Okay, I'm going to let the bed cool and then I'll come back. That one over there looks a little bit rough. And so does this one actually on the edges. Bed cool first, the bed cool that is, and come back. The bed's had plenty of time to cool. Can we get this? Very it's almost like there's an edge on this that makes it extremely hard for this scraper. Get under that corner. So that's basically an old, I think it's a wallpaper scraper. Curved the edges a bit sharpened up, not too sharp. A little bit rough, those pins. There's a bit of a notch in each of these pins because there is a notch in the brush. pretty good print all in all. Now that's breaking off, see how that's breaking off? Just a bit of pressure on that and it's snapping. And that one. I'm going to leave that one because I want to actually try one of the brushes attachments on it before I snap it off. If it works, because these are infilled, so 100% is going to be needed, and probably 0.5 layers, 0.1 layer I mean, sorry. This was done at 0.2. Let me get one of the brushes, or a couple of the brushes. So here's some of the brushes. Let me zoom out a little bit. So yeah, these are like plastic covers that can cover, I think these are basically for normal type toothbrushes, not like orbital ones. Now, do these even fit on here? That one fits. So I don't know if you can see in there. That's like that one, the bump. I see, so they want to be facing backwards in this case. That's why I couldn't get them on, because of that bump. But basically that's something like it should go. With longer, see that's totally snapped off there. That one. Try and see how easy it is before. That one's totally snapped off here. I think that's because of the infill, because there's a, probably see there's a almost like a hole here. That was at 30%, so 30% no good. It's going to probably have to be 100%. Like I say, probably 1.1 layer height I should say, because of the lines. Any water dripping down here might cause problems with 0.2 I think. Apart from that, not too bad. Obviously we could turn this round this way. Can't put that one on because it's got this part that's broken off inside. I think apart from them breaking off, that will be okay, but I'll print this out probably again 100% and 0.1 layer height. There's some of the broken bits there.